Yep, we're back. And guess what? We've just started Lockdown 2, which, as someone said, sounds like a really shitty sequel to a Danny Dyer film. And that's where we are. It's Halloween, and yeah, we're on a lockdown now. So all the things, we're hoping to go karting this weekend. I was really looking forward to that. We're going to take the kids. But that all kind of went out the window when we couldn't actually do anything. But, you know, we've sorted out the garage for the most part. I'm still waiting on the countertop, worktop that's going to come in the next few days, which will really help. But today, me and Zach thought that we're going to actually put together the external fuel tank that we got. Now, I'll show you the tank that I got first. This is how good I am at buying things online. This came from China, it took about 10 weeks. That's not what I wanted, but it was black and a fuel tank, and I thought that would go nicely. Wrong. Oh, second one I got. That's what I got, a few of them. Second one. I went too big. Too big. That's not gonna. I tried. It's not gonna fit in anything. It's massive. So I'll put that one to one side. Third one I got. Right size. So this is proper. You've got the little screw hole in the back so you can mount it properly. So I've got this. I've got the little hose that goes in there and everything. I even got my. I'm not sure I understand. No one asked you anything, Siri. Fuel filter. Pulse pump. I'm going to have to remind myself. I'll watch a YouTube video because I can't remember how you're supposed to make these work. Then I also got all of my pipe and hose clips. So I should have everything that we need. Oh, and as well, while I'm there, because I'm going to be obviously removing the current fuel tank, so I thought I'd get a top plate, which has, again, I've done how to work this, but because you remove the governor arm and everything, it's got all of the stuff that goes on for that, and all of the connectors. So I'll have to try and work out how to make that fit. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take off the existing fuel tank and put on this one, and see if we got the right parts or not again. Fancy seeing you here, Zach. Coming to help. You are indeed. So yeah, I got the fuel tank there because, like you just said to me, we're going to need to drain the fuel out of that, which is a pain in the bum. I'll probably spill it, no doubt. But
oh, that's obviously going to happen.
It's us. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to. Yeah. So, but I need to take the fuel tank off first. I'm not teaching you things that you don't know. There isn't a fuel pump in these standard engines. It's gravity fed, so that's why the fuel tank's on top of the engine. It just falls downwards to the carb. So there's no fuel pump, but we're going to be replacing that with a tank that goes between the legs, and then a fuel pump that runs up and will sit on there. But yeah, we need to drain this fuel out. I think the best way to start doing that is we'll remove the tank so it's loose at the top, and then take the hose off, and then try and feed that back into there, or just get it all over ourselves. Either way, let's crack on with that. Yeah, so we decided to move the car outside because we now need to drain the tank off, and obviously if it's spilled, I'd rather not do it on the garage floor. Out here is fine, I can just hose it off and wash it down, but it's harder in the garage, so And now we have that task. So I got off the tank, drained, well it's now dripping on there, so I should probably re-drain the rest of that, damn it. That plate's supposed to go on the top, I'm not sure if it's exactly the right one, obviously, because why would it be? But it's supposed to, I think, go here, like that, I believe, something like that. And then these should be mounting spots for the fuel pump. Like that. See? Getting somewhere. Kinda-ish. But yeah, I don't know what any of the stuff underneath does. But I know it's the governor. I moved the governor there, so I need to replace the bottom stuff. I need to work that out. So bear with me while I try and sort that out. Kinda research.
There's one 8mm bolt left holding the gas tank.
Thanks, Redbeard's Garage. All right, so while Zach is on his pink scooter,
I love it. I got it for my birthday.
we watched a couple of videos which I just put in. So thanks to those for giving us a bit more information. But as always, are we missing some parts, Zach?
Oh yeah, of course. Come on. It's like it's inevitable.
Yeah, we are. But I suppose it means that this might take longer than just this episode. But at the same time, we're going to start the governor removal, aren't we? So
yes,
we may as well, because it's under there, which means we'll have to take the whole engine off anyway, which means we may as well, while we're there, remove the governor, which means while we're there, we may as well add some new parts.
We might as well just remove everything. Honestly.
Well, we may as well just rebuild it and make it a lot faster, so mine's better.
Yeah, but we're going to be doing the same to mine anyways. Look,
Okay,
we've got some of the parts that are already.
We do. But so it means that this is going to be we won't be able to rip it today, which is more annoying because I mean I like messing around with go-karts. But on the plus side, it means that we will get more done overall in the end.
Yeah.
But so what we're going to do is we watched the Redbeard's Garage video, and it was talking about the fitting the top plate, and that was when I was like, well, we may as well just remove the governor. We won't complete that in this episode, but what we can start to do is take the engine off a bit more. Basically, just start stripping stuff down. We've removed now the throttle linkage and everything at the top there, so this is all off. I think I'm going to have to get a new.
Did not see that.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to get a new cable because it might not be long enough, but I'll just remove that. So all that's taken off now. But yeah, I'm probably going to, with Zach's help, get the engine off.
So this is going to be a 2-part video.
Well, this is like part. I mean, $1 million on this go-kart anyway, so it's a 2-part video. It's just that it's
this 2-part video of
this is the start
project.
of us doing one. It's just building this stuff, really, I suppose.
Isn't it always?
Engine rebuild, because you know why wouldn't we want to do that? I think someone wants to be a racing car driver. I don't know who. While I'm here, I'll probably replace this. This is a stock one. Does anyone know of any better ones that we can get, like that are decent? So I'll have a look for a replacement of that. One of the things we didn't have, which is what I've actually ordered now, is the banjo that goes. Well, I'm going to repurpose that, so I'm going to tap that and put the banjo in there. But I didn't have the banjo for the crankcase, which I didn't realise is what then fed the pulse pump. So yeah, I don't have that. So that's what I've ordered, and that will be coming. I'll remove this, and I can put a bolt in there. Governor arms down there, but what I'm going to do now is remove the engine, get it off. So we had a moment of genius using the old axle stands. I was saying before, I wish I had a Kart stand so we could stand it up and we could get under it, but much easier.
Why don't we just use like the Widowmaker? Or would it not be able
No,
to get?
because do you know why it's called the Widowmaker? Because it kills people.
Kills men.
Yeah,
Technically.
me probably. But this was perfect, right? So it allowed us to get under there. We disconnected the bottom of the engine mount. So now we should be able to slide it back and get the engine off. So let's give that a go.
Maybe.
I'll try. Off. That was surprisingly easy. Like Zach said, the carts are so light, aren't they? The frame weighs
They're
nothing.
All the weight is in that.
Yeah, not surprising. So we've got that off, which is a bonus. Yeah, I know, Mum called. I'll go and check what she wants. Yeah. So we've engines all off and everything. There's no point keeping the header on or any of the other bits and the clutch and everything. Because
That don't really matter for this project.
Well, we're going to strip it right down, right? We want to take the engine apart completely.
It's going to become as light. It's going to become.
It's just going to get in the way. Imagine getting that header in your eye as you're trying to mess around with the engine. Not ideal, really.
Like a ring.
Or just no eye. So let's start taking some of this stuff off. I also want to say shout out to Viltec. These engines, Viltec, link in the description. Big shout out.
Yeah, they use on the old go-kart and this go-kart. We're probably going to use it on another car.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Viltec, link in the description.
Hell yeah.
I remember this being a pain in the ass getting it on. It's even more of a pain in the ass getting it off.
It is,
so, because of the angle of
yeah,
because of the angle of the header coming off the block. We had to chop the stud down and it only just fit. So now it's actually pulling the stud back out as we're doing it. So obviously it's a bit of a pain. So it's going to be.
Nope. Start tightening it again.
Yeah. So let's try and whiz this one out. See you in 10 years.
Sorry.
3 hours later. It's not you. It's just a pain in the bum. Oh. So Zach's got the header all off. So that's all off. We'll leave that on there so we don't lose it. Like I said, the stud came out that one. We've taken the clutch off, and one of the things I was actually considering, because previously the reason we used this clutch is because we thought that the wet clutch that came on it was too wide, wasn't it?
It was too big because it started like getting too close to the seat.
Yeah, but because we've got heat issues with the end of this touching, well not touching, but it's about that far away from the seat. So we need to fix that, because look, this is what it used to do. It's not doing that anymore, but that was when it was really touching and obviously
started, like,
burning through the seat, and it gets really hot on your back.
Our friend came and he had like a
red mark on his back.
It didn't come in through, but you could feel the heat through the
Don't worry, he signed a disclaimer. We didn't get sued, it's no problem. But I'm wondering if we can actually get the wet clutch back on there, because the wet clutch will be way better than I think.
Right now it's just gathering dust.
Yeah, but it's something to consider when we're rebuilding the engine, eh?
Yeah, of course.
But what we can do now
is always test it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we moved the seat and we moved the engine, so we might have a little bit of space for it.
It's worth a shot, I reckon. It's got to be better quality.
And we've got the grub screw, so the axle won't be moving.
Yep. So, but what I'm going to do now is once we've got all these things off, we can start to look at if we can strip it down some more. We may even be able to do the governor removal. So let's have a look. Well, let's just take things apart, yeah?
Yeah.
So, oil's drained. Go on then. And Zach's taken off the side. We may as well properly strip it down. Oh, and here comes
Missy May.
Missy May. Good lad. Let's strip this bad boy down and see if we can get it back together again at one point in the future.
Oh yeah, at one point.
We're very good at taking it apart. It's just when it comes to putting it back together
we're
again.
We're good at breaking things.
No, we're not breaking. Taking it apart.
Yeah.
Just take them all off. Okay. I've drained the oil, so there might be a little bit left, but the most part is.
We just have to take them out.
Yeah. You might use your fingers. Yeah, just use your fingers from now on. Perfect. We'll take those off and see if we can get the side crankcase off. Yeah, we prized it off very gently. Obviously, it's the first time we've done this.
Looks like clockwork.
It does. So you can see that's the governor arm. You know, the one I said I knocked down before. That's where it sits, just out there.
So now we can just get it back on.
Yeah, we need to remove that. We're also going to remove that. This is the oil sensor. Remember before that we disconnected that because it was sloshing around.
Yeah.
So we can remove this whole section in here, and then remove this governor arm as well, and try and work out where we need to remove that as well. Just that little nylon thing there, because that's how it works.
Okay, so like basically so that we make it stop working?
No, the governor, what the governor does is I just kicked the bucket, not literally, well actually literally.
It's only a matter of time, Dad.
No. The governor limits the revs. You know, I said at the moment it can only rev to 3,600 RPM, whereas when you remove the governor, it takes that limit away, so it should rev a lot, which is good in one sense, but can it explode?
No.
If you removing the governor on this, if you change a lot of the internals, you can get it up to about nearly 7,000, but you have to do quite a lot to do that.
Yeah,
and you need.
Of course, we can't overpower it because.
And you can't over rev it with stock parts because I'm going to insert. I'm going to insert like a,
that beam, you know, that
someone's mind blown.
Yeah, we're not talking about mind blowing. We're literally
I'm talking about literally blowing.
Engine This video is just gonna be half of this video is just gonna be us like just going.
Yeah, it's gonna be all sound effects and animations that I'm gonna put in. But I hope it doesn't preempt what is actually gonna happen. I don't want people to come back to this video or watch a future video where it does literally explode and then they went, yeah, you said this was gonna happen about 3 episodes ago. So.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's likely we literally have just taken the engine apart and we've got zero idea what we're doing.
Like, this could end super badly.
Oh well, we've got YouTube. If it ends badly, we'll just start again. We'll start again, whatever. All right, let's try and take this governor arm out.
Yeah.
All right, so we came over here into my tiny bit of workspace that I have presently because obviously lack of stuff here. Brute force, got that off. Tapped the pin out, left a little hole there. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get my tap and die set. Yeah, I have a tap and die set. Who'd have thought? And I'm going to tap the back of that and see if we can just put a little screw in, little bolt in there. But I got that out. So
yay!
All this bit's out. I just need to tap it so we don't leave a hole in the side of the crankcase. Yeah, I'll show you. So me and Zach had a bit of a revelation. First and foremost, we fitted the we got rid of the arm, all of the stuff for the governor. It's a bonus.
So like all of the thing is off.
Yeah, it's all off, and I'll show you here. It's all off, and we just whacked a bolt in that side, so we kept the seal on the crankcase. And then as I was going through looking for a bolt that I could put in there, I had a bit of a find. I was like digging through my parts, and yeah, I did buy one. I'm not an idiot. There it is.
Dad, let's not get too far.
Yeah, let's not get too carried away. I'm still an idiot. So I've got this, and I've got, funnily enough, a tap set. I've had it for years. Don't know why. It was probably to fix something else that I broke. So I need to now. Probably. So I now need to tap this into the crankcase. I'm not going to put it in this because it's the wrong place. I'm going to do it in the top, like I saw on television. And Unto YouTube told me.
Yay.
So I'm going to tap that into tap it into the top of the crankcase. So we've actually achieved more than we thought this.
We thought.
Kinda.
Yeah, kinda. But the thing is, we did this off another YouTube video. So thank you to Captain Red. No, not Captain Redbeard.
He's not a pirate. Maybe he could be.
He could be.
He looks like a pirate.
Captain Redbeard.
Anyway, let's go drill a hole.
Back to the point.
So we actually have now tapped it in. I had to put some washers there because I'm an idiot and tapped it extremely close to everything inside. I'll have to get out all the swarthy bits of metal that are in there. Obviously don't want those to be in there, so I'll get rid of those. I tried to get as much as I tried to limit as much going in there as possible, but you know, you can do what you can do. So we're at kind of a crossroads now, aren't we? It's like in fact, we've managed to do 90% of the stuff.
We've done a lot.
We did, because the governor removal was done. That's all sorted.
That actually didn't take as much time as I thought.
No, that was actually surprisingly easy. And we've tapped it ready for the external fuel pump and all of that stuff. But now it's the question, do we side back on and then give it a rip next episode? Or do we use the fact that we've got it apart now and fit some more parts to it and make it faster?
Fit some more parts to it and do it faster, I think. Because otherwise we're just going to have to do this all again.
That's a valid point.
And
it's winter coming now, so we may as well use the time while the weather's crap to do engine work.
Yeah, because otherwise we're not going to be able to ride the go-karts. It's going to
not for a bit anyway.
Not for quite a while. Because first of all, in December it's so cold that it's
I don't know.
icy, not
Yeah.
snowy.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's
it
fun.
might be fun.
Yeah, exactly. I
That
reckon we
might
should
be
do
fun
some.
to- I think we should
do
actually
that.
Okay,
Well, you
maybe-
can do yours.
Of course I'm doing mine.
Okay,
Come on.
you do yours, and then we
You're-
rebuild
I
this.
just realised my car's basically the Citroen C1 and yours is your Range Rover.
Pretty much. So I think we're going to leave it there for this one. Like Zach says, I think the next best thing to do is just make it faster while we've got
the benefit of having
of ripping it apart.
Yeah.
If you're going to rip it apart, you may as well put it back bigger and better. Yeah? Alright, so anyway, we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment of what we can do next. Ring the notification bell so that you can be notified when we next post a video. Thank you, and we'll see you guys in the next one.